Okay, so for today we'll look at the quiz 1 for mathematics level 1 hours specifically. So this quiz 1 says define the roster method. So that was the first question that were asked, to define the what? The roster method. So how can you define the roster method? Roster method. This is question 1. Question A. The roster what? Method. So I can say is the set presentation where you list the elements of a what? Of a given set. So that is the first what? The first definition. So how about question 2? Question 2 says define the set builder method. Set builder method. So how do you define that one? So the set builder method, you say is the set presentation by describing or stating the what? Stating the property satisfied by all the elements, by all the elements of the given set, right? So these are the definitions of question 1A. So let's go on question 1B now. This was a question 1A. Now let's go on question 1 what? Question 1B. So question 1B says express the following in roster method. So remember that roster method is the listing of the what? Elements. But when check here, they're saying that we have to express these sets in the roster what? Method. So how are you going to do that? So on set A, which is set A, is saying X is such that X is the letter of the word banana. So this word banana, we have to list these letters. So remember that you are not allowed to repeat the letters. So what are you supposed to do there? You're supposed to say A, you follow the alphabet. A, then what? B, then N. So it means that you have put your set in the roster form. What else? The second one is saying that X is a factor of what? 36. That's B. So B is saying X is such that it's a factor of what? Of 36. So what numbers that can enter into what? 36. So we have 1, 2, 3, then 3, then 4, 6, what else? 6, then we have also 18 and 36, like this. So these are the factors of 36, right? How about this one, which is C? Now this was question 1b. Now let's go on question 1 what? C. So they're saying express the following in a what? Set builder what? Method. So we have set A, which is like this. Set A, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So meaning that it's supposed to say X is such that X is a what? Is a natural number, and you have to write the range. So it will be from 6 to what? X is such that X is less than X, and X is less than what? 17, like this. So this is the range. So this is how you find this question. Let's go on question C2 now. This was a C1. Let's go on question C2. So question C2, remember that we are putting this in set builder notation, right? So this is C2. So how are you going to put that one? You say B is if you look at these numbers, you find that these numbers are what? Are odd numbers. So meaning you have to say X is such that X is an what? Odd number. And what is the range? It's from 3 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 11, like that, right? So this is how you find what? You find that one. Then if you go on the 1D, they're saying that P, if P is X such that is the factor of 12, then Q is the multiple of 3 and is supposed to be less than what? X is less than what? 12. So what are you supposed to do there? The first thing you have to get those set into the roster form, meaning to be P is equal to, there what are the factors of 12? The numbers that can enter into 12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 there, and what? 12 itself. How about the Q? The Q, you have the multiples. We have 3, 6, then what? 9, then 12. So these are the multiples of what? Of 3. Then the first question is saying P, find P, Q. So P minus Q, it's just the same as P intersection Q complement, like that. So here, what are the elements of P? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, like this. How about this Q complement? Q complement are the numbers that we cannot find in what? In Q. What are the numbers that are not in Q? We have 1, 2, okay, 3 is there, sorry. 3 is there. We have 1, 2, then what? 4. Like that. So it will have 1, 2, then 4, just like that. So if you look at this, what are the, what's P intersection what? Q. What's P intersection Q? You find that what is it intersecting between P intersection Q complement? You find that The one that are intersecting is 1, 2, and what? 4. Just like that. So this is how you solve that question. Then let's go on the question 2 now. Let's go on question 2. So on question 2, so on question 2, they're saying define the proper what? Subset. Define, that's question 2-1. Define the proper subset. Subset of a what? Of a set. So you say let A and B be non-empty set, right? So this is the illustration. You first start with the illustration so that you can give more imagination to the lecturer or the one who will be marking. So you say let A and B be what? Non-empty set. Then you say the elements, then you say all, sorry for that, so you say all the elements in set A are in set B, but not all the elements in set B are in set A. So then I will say A is the proper subset of what? Of B. So that is how you define the proper subset. Then let's go on question 2. Question 2, right? We have to define what the power set is. So a power set, we say a power set is the set that contains what? Distinct what? Subset. Distinct subsets of the finite. Of the finite what? Of the finite set. That's what we call the power set. Like that. Okay, let's go on question 2b. Remember this was the question 2a. Let's go on question 2b. Question 2b, they're saying if G, okay, they're saying if G, the members of memory of U, V, W like that, then they're saying determine the power set and show that the number of elements or the number of elements or cardinality of the power set supported by this. So here what we're looking for, we're looking for the power set of what? Of G. So how do we do the power set? We start the power set, we start with it like that. That's U here, that's what? V here, that's W there, that's what? UV, like that. Then that's where you have also UW, like that. Then what is remaining? It's remaining VW, like that. Then the last one, which is UVW, like that. So if you count, these are supposed to be 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now they're saying that it's supposed to be supported by that, meaning the number of the power set of G is equal to 2 to the power n. So how many elements that we're having in G? We're having 1 2 3. So here you put 3 here, which is supposed to be what? Which is supposed to be 8 then. Which is supposed to be 8 here. So meaning that how many subsets? We're having 8 subsets, like that. So this is how you calculate 2b. Let's go on to C1. 2C1. 2C1. So 2C1, 2C1. So 2C1, how do we calculate 2C1? They're saying how many proper subset does the set this have? So how do we calculate the proper subset? So proper, this is 2C1, sorry, 2C1, the proper subset is supposed to be what? 2 to the power n minus 1, like that. So how many elements, or how many number of elements that are here? We have 1 2 3 4 5, such that here you're supposed to put what? 5 here minus 1. Then here to be what? 32 minus 1, which is just 31. So these are the proper subset. These guys they're looking for. Then let's go on the C2. So this C2 says if the set has 255 proper subset, then it has dash elements. So the formula of the proper subset is this, right? So the how many proper subset this set has? It has 252 equate to 2n minus 1. I've gotten this formula like this, right? After I've gotten this formula like that, now here where there's a proper subset, I've replaced this we have replaced with 255, since they are saying that 255 is a proper subset. So meaning that I've gotten this one is the one that I've put it where? I've put it there, like that. So what I'm supposed to do, I'm supposed to calculate the value of what? Of x. So it will be 255 plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power n. What's the answer there? It will be 256. What are we remaining with? We have to put this, or we have to make the basis to be the what? The same. So if they want to make the basis to be the same, meaning that it's supposed to be what? 2 to the power 8. So 2 to the power 8 to give us 256, such that it will be 2n, like that. The bases are the same, meaning we can equate the what? The powers. So meaning it will be 8 is equal to n. So how many elements? N, we have found it is 8. So meaning that we have 8 elements, just like that. Simple and straightforward, like that. So this is how you calculate that. So how about question 2D? They're saying express 3.6 in the form of A over B, where A and B are relative prime and B must not be equal to what? To 0. So what kind of things that you have been given? You have been given 6 point like that, right? They want this to be in the fraction form, which is in the form of A over what? Over B. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? So you check out where the point is. If the point is in front of the number that is repeating, that means that it's okay. This means that 3.666 is repeatingly. It's just going like this. That's what it means. So what are you supposed to do? You have to check out in the given question if this point is on the front of the number that is what? Repeating. So this point is in the front of the number that is repeating, then what would be your answer? Is supposed to say x. That's your first equation. If the point is on the front number that is repeating, just say x is equal to 3.6, like to show that 6 is what? Repeating. Then on the second equation, this is was your what? Your first equation. On the second equation, you get this point behind the number that is what? Repeating. So meaning it's supposed to, we have to move here like 1, like this, right? Meaning here it's supposed to say what? 10x. Then to be 36 point what? 6, that is repeating like that. Then over like, so here you say 10x minus what? X, such that your answer will be 9x like that. Then 36.6, which is repeating, minus 3.6 that is repeating, meaning that's supposed to be what? 33 here, such that I find the value of what? Of x this side, such that x is equal to 36 over 9. So we have still numbers that can enter into 33 and that. 3 here it's 11. 3 there it's what? 3. Such that x is equal to 11 over 3. Just like that. So this is how you solve this type of equation. So remember, now we are in question 3. We're in question what? Question 3. They're saying that work out of the following and express the answers in the standard of what? A plus B. So what are we doing here? We're expressing this in the form of A plus B, in the form of in the complex numbers, right? Remember, this is question 3. In the complex numbers, right? So question 1, 3, 1, 3, it's 4 minus 1i plus there, right? Then 3 plus 2, 1. So here, the way we add in a situation where you have to say what? The imaginary plus the imaginary, then the real part plus what the real part. That's how we add. So it will be 4 here plus 3 like that. Then minus I there plus what? 2i like that. Meaning here to be what? 7, there to be plus I. That's how we find there. Let's go on question 2. That is 7 minus 4i, then negative 1 plus 2i. So what I'm supposed to do here is supposed to say this one times this one, it will be negative 7. Negative 7 times negative 1, that's negative 7. this is 7 times positive 2i to give us what? 14i. Then negative 14i times negative 1, it will give us negative what? Or positive 4i. Then negative 4i times positive 2, it will give us negative 8i squared, like that. So meaning it's supposed to be negative 7 here plus these two, they can add to give us what? 18i. Then remember that I squared is negative 1, so meaning it will be 7 here plus 18i. This time that it will give us what? 8. Then this 8 minus 7 plus 8i. Then what will be your answer? To be 1 plus 18i. So this is your answer. Let's go on question 3. Question 3. So question 3, you have 3 here plus plus 4i over 1 minus I. So remember, what are we doing? We have to rationalize the denominator in this situation. So it will be 3 plus 4i over, we get the conjugate of this. What's the conjugate of this? This is be 1 plus, wherever there's I, that's where it changes the sign. So the sign is supposed to change where there's what? There's I. That's how it's supposed to do, like that, right? Here to be 1 plus I, like that. So it will be 3 times 1, it will be 3. Then 3 times I, it will be 3i. Then this one times this one to what? 4i. This one times that one to be 4i squared over 1 times 1, it's 1. 1 times I, it's I. Then this one times this one to be negative I. Negative I times negative I times positive I to be I squared, like that. So meaning it will be what here? To be 3 plus 3i plus 4i to give us what? 7i plus 4. What is I? It's negative 1 of, so it will be 1 here to give us 0, meaning it will be 1 negative here, negative 1, like that. I think that. Then it will be 3 here, to be 3 there, minus, okay, let me just do plus 7i. This time that it will be negative 4 over, this will be 1 plus 1, such that it will result into be 3 minus 4 plus 7i over 2. Then from there you say this is negative 1, like that, right? Plus 7i over 2. Then it will result into negative 1 over 2 plus 7i over 2. So your answer, this is your answer on this situation. So your answer is negative 1 over 2 plus 7i over 2. This is your answer. So this is how you answer this question. Let's go on question 3b. 3b. So 3b, it says root of 3 plus 1 over root of 3 minus 1 plus root of 3 minus 1. So they're saying express root of 3 plus 1 then over root of 3 minus 1 plus root of 3 minus 1 in the form of a plus b, where a and b are rational numbers. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? Let's first rationalize the what? The denominator. Over root of 3 minus 1. So what's the conjugate of this? This is 3 here plus 1 3 here plus 1, like that. This is plus root of 3 minus 1. This one times this one, the answer will come out to be 3. This one times this one, that is what? Root of 3. This one times that one, it will give us root of what? 3. This one times that one, that will be plus 1 over this one times that one, that is 3. This one times that one, that is plus what? Plus root of 3. This one times that one will give us what? Negative what? Negative 1 or negative root of 3. This one times that will be negative 1 plus root of 3 minus 1. Right? So from there now, you say this 3 plus 1, it will give us what? 4 plus root 3 plus root 3, it will give us 2 root 3 over 3 minus 1, it will give us what? 2. Remember here it will just be 0 like that, plus root of 3 minus 1. Here it is root of 3 minus root of 3, meaning it will just be 0. So meaning I didn't just put here to be 0, I just say 3 minus 1, just like that. So there now, this 2 it can enter here, then this 2 it can enter there, meaning that this 2 there, it will be what? 2 plus 2 there, that's 1, so it will be root of 3 plus root of 3 minus 1. It will be this 2 minus 1 this side. What will be the answer? Your answer will be 1 plus 2 root 3. So this is how you calculate this situation. So this is how you calculate what? This situation here. Okay, so let's do question 3. The same question 3. The same question 3. This question 3, they're saying A is equal to from A is equal to from negative what? Infinity to negative 4 union 7 to positive infinity. So that's saying write down the meaning of the interval notation. So what are you supposed to do here? So the meaning here to be you say numbers from negative infinity to negative 4, right? To negative 4 included and 7 not included. to positive infinity. So that's the meaning there. That's question 1. Question that is C1. Then what's the another question that says state the, the cardinality of the number in what? In that. So here the cardinality, we don't have the cardinality because it's infinite, right? So meaning that to say A has the elements that are what? Infinity. Just like this. Just put infinity. Don't write any number. Then how about the other one? Question 3. Then sketch A on the number line. So we have to sketch this on the number line, right? So if you want to sketch this on the number line, you put something like this, then you get your -7 there, or negative what? 4, then another one 7. So remember that 4 is what? Included, like this. So you put included, then you go like this. How about the other one is not included? So you go like that. So this is was A, and this is what? This is A, like that. So this is how you answer what? You answer A. How about if they ask you to calculate the A prime now? So here we are looking for A what? A prime. So the numbers that are not found in what? In A. So remember, the ones that are found in A are from what? Are from this side, they are found in A, and this side they are what? Found in A. Meaning the one that not found in A is supposed to start from where? From here to here. So here this 7 now will be included. Here it was not included, but here we got included. Here is included 4, meaning here on the complex supposed to what? Not be included. So meaning this is what? The A what? The A prime. So this is how you solve this question. So okay, for today we can end from here. These are the only questions that are quiz 1. And share and like.